Hello Aries, thank you for clicking on my video. This is H30 Tarot. My name is Aries. I'll be giving you a reading for November 2019. This is a general love reading for Aries. I am using the Rider-Waite Tarot. I'm also using the Fountain Tarot. And I'm also clarifying with a mini Rider-Waite Tarot. This is a Reiki infused tarot reading. I've done Reiki on the cards and the whole session in general. So here we go. I have already shuffled. I'm trying to save time here. Aries, love life. What do we have going on here? Okay, Aries. What we have currently going on for you is the Nine of Swords reversed. And that is crossed by the Five of Pentacles upright. So, what I'm getting from this is you are in a state of you're so much in your mind right now. You need to calm down a bit. You need to take a breath, pay attention to your breathing. Pay attention to the loop that is in your head. Get out of the loop that is in your head, that is going on within yourself. Too many thoughts are of the same thoughts are going around and round. And it's these thoughts of being left out, being shut out of someone's life, not being good enough. And as soon as you pay attention to this loop, and as soon as you realize that you are in this fixed thought pattern, is when you will come out of feeling left out. You will come out of the worry. I'm getting trouble sleeping. It's almost like you're being forced by everything around you that is going on, by your situation, by your own mind. You're being forced to go on not a sleep mode, but you're being forced out of this loop by your own mind to save your sanity, to save yourself from being trapped, to start anew. Because we have the Fool here that is governing the reading. Okay, this was on the bottom of the deck. So you're just now getting over being in this loop, and you're wanting to or you're just now aware that you're getting out of this. And it's been pretty tumultuous. And you're going to take a leap. You want to start fresh. Which this is the perfect timing to do that, since this is the thinnest the veil will be. I am doing this on Halloween Eve. It is actually Halloween right now. It just turned Halloween. So it is the start. It's the death and start of a new cycle. So you will be coming out of this. Your challenge is to realize that there's something ahead of you, to realize that you're not going to be totally out in the cold, to realize that for whatever reason that something had ended, or to also realize whatever mistake you might have made. Either you were rejected or you made a mistake to be rejected, or you just feel rejected in general by a past lover or even a current lover. You are now deciding, this is at the top of your mind, this is in your conscious thoughts, that you are going to make a decision that is going to greatly affect your trajectory, the push forward, where you're going. And it's going to be a decision of passion. It's going to be a decision that is going to be more of a pull rather than a push. It's something that's going to pull you to a certain pathway, to a certain way of being more authentic. Because in your subconscious, what's below you is the King of Wands. And that is the Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, fire sign qualities. It is very steadfast, determined, reclaiming yourself, reclaiming who you are, no matter what has happened or whose fault it was in the situation that had caused you to be left out in the cold, that has caused you to be in your head with the thoughts, possible guilt, remorse. You are forgiving yourself here. You're forgiving yourself, what I think is very, very important on either end of what is going on in a relationship. We all make mistakes. We all have done something in a relationship, whether we want to admit it or not, that has led to the demise of the relationship, has led to a rough patch in the relationship. In your recent past, you have the Magician. So just recently, you have come to a new point. You have talked yourself up. This loop in your head, these thoughts in your head, you have come away with it with something actually very important. So it's not like this loop and what is going on has been totally negative and detrimental. There's been a gift in that, and that gift is to manifest yourself out of this, to manifest, to bring about everything in your realm of all elements, of all your self-esteem, the way you manifest your future. You are now at this point where you are ready. You feel you have it all together and you're ready to move forward to the Ten of Swords, reverse. Sorry, I had something in my throat. And I don't take anything lightly when it comes to that. So I'm getting from this that whatever pain was inflicted on you, whatever pain you were feeling, whoever had stabbed you in the back, you're starting fresh. You're healing. In the near future, there will be a sense of healing. There'll be a sense of justice in a way. Justice had popped out in the shuffle for you. So has the Two of Cups. And so was the King of Swords that had popped out for you as well. So you are steadfast in a decision that you're about to make. But it's more about the passion and drive of this decision, whether you're going towards somebody, whether you decide to take a break from love and just put all your focus into work and manifesting the world around you, which is your advice card here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're going to be working on something. You're either going to be putting your full force into work to help you heal, possibly. You're being seen by others as coming out of the cold, as coming out of a break. You might have stowed yourself away for a while you healed. And now you're coming out. It's like you're coming out of hiding, which is very weird to say to an Aries, because Aries, well, I guess it's unfair to assume that an Aries is always assertive and out in the open and in the spotlight. I guess that's more of a Leo. But Aries is known to be bold and brash and out there. And for an Aries to go into a state of hiding or state of reflection or hermit mode, the hermit's not on here, but that's the feeling I'm getting, okay? It's something very big. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Something happened in your life that has caused you to go in and to hide and just to get away and in, you know, in your own thoughts, dark thoughts, self-defeat, self-doubt, guilt. Your fear is that you will not heal. Your fear is that this pain that has gone through or that is currently happening or that you're trying to heal from will not go away. Your fear is that whatever you're working on, whatever wish that you are wanting, whether it's to reconcile with whoever the situation you're in with, is going to come true. Your fear is that you're going to put all this gusto and passion into a decision of passion, and that it's not going to work. Okay. Your outcome is the Three of Cups reversed. clarified by the Emperor reversed. What I'm getting from this is that if it's a feminine energy, I'm getting that whoever you're moving away from or wanting to reconcile with, that it's probably not a good idea. You might have been in a third party with another fire sign, possibly. And Three of Cups reverse, I feel, is a getting out of that third party. You're no longer wanting that. If it's a masculine energy that I'm reading for, you are no longer involving yourself in a third party situation as well. But you are also no longer going to be, I hope no one's offended, but whatever. You're no longer going to be the culprit in this third party. You're no longer going to be the one who has caused this third party. You don't want to be in a third party relationship anymore. You don't want to be in a relationship where it's all about the good time. All right, so let's see here. We're going to clarify Nine of Swords reversed is clarified with the Devil reversed. So yes, you are coming out of a very toxic situation. You're free. You feel free. And you want to remain free. So the outcome is creating a future for yourself that is not going to put you in alignment or in a situation with somebody who is going to involve other people, who is going to manipulate you, and vice versa, that you are no longer going to involve others in a third party. You are no longer going to follow your lower energies, that you have decided that you are going to be a stand-up person and not involve yourself in manipulative, deceitful third-party energy as well. Again, there is no judgment here. I am not saying anything in regards to you're wrong, you're a horrible person, or anything like that. That is not up to me. And this is life. These are the mistakes we make. If you want to even see them as a mistake, who am I to say that? Just in my mind, I think that anyone being hurt or involved in a toxic situation that is hurting them is most likely going to be a mistake, but you could decipher that for yourself. And life brings so many different situations and occasions. So who's anyone really to judge what's going on? Okay. Except the people that are in the situation, right? Because we need judgment. We need judgment in the situation to go forward or to realize what's going on or to protect ourselves. So, clarifying the King of Wands. Sorry, I had a timer. I'm still gonna go though. Clarifying the King of Wands. I'm also getting, if you're feminine energy, that if you're going for a fire sign, if you're in your heart, you feel that you are coming out of pain or going to forgive another fire sign or someone who has fiery energy, that there is no longer going to be a third party, because you're removing yourself. You have lost the passion for this person. Okay? And you've seen them for who they are, and they were quite manipulative. For the masculine, I'm seeing that you're putting an end to a cycle that you keep finding yourself in. And you're looking towards the future and your own future as if the whole world is at your hands or in your palms. The whole world is at your feet. And you could be possibly looking at someone who you see as your whole world, that is everything you wanted. Clarify the Two of Wands. Knight of Swords reverse, clarifying the Two of Wands. Let me clarify that. You are no longer going to engage in argumentative behavior. You're no longer going to engage in hasty decisions. You are going to be watching your speech, and your brashness a little more. And not to say out of any type of weakness, but just because your mind has slowed down now. And you're no longer looking to attack. And you have nothing else really to say, possibly. And even though you could possibly be single after all this, you don't want to be. You've reached the point of wanting something substantial and not moving so quick from person to person. The cycle that you might have had of moving from person to person so quickly. And now that you have gone through this pain, possibly of losing somebody or being rejected by somebody, you are slowing down and you're listening to your heart a lot more, but in a way that, in a logical sense, which is funny, you're trusting your heart and you're going to be listening to your heart. but in a very clear manner. And you're going to be very steadfast and protective and bold with with the actions you take and what you say, without being brash or irresponsible with speech, without being argumentative. I'm getting a very relaxed state of being, but at the same time being very passionate and solid in the direction you want to go. Okay? So let's pull for outcome. Let's do one more for outcome. We've got the Page of Wands. Clarify the King of Cups, which is kind of funny. That's what I said about listening to your heart more, but also keeping your tongue and your emotions under control, but not in a way of limiting or stopping yourself. It's just because it's what you are now. It's because it's just a new way of being now, where you're just more secure with yourself. You know what you want. And with the Page of Wands, I feel you want to reach out and speak a truth of some sort. That truth could be to end it with somebody. The truth could be to tell someone in the third party that you're in that it's over, or that you will no longer be accepting manipulative, cheating behavior. Also, it could be something to do with indulgence, that you had given up some sort of indulgence, or you no longer be putting yourself into a situation where there's overindulgence, toxicity. And without argument or brashness, you're going to be able to speak yourself out of this pain, to speak yourself out of this cycle, this situation. And you're going to be able to speak yourself into a new way, a new cycle. And this could be either saying something to somebody that needs to be said, but in a very calm and collected manner. Or it could just be speaking your intention, manifesting, coupling it with your emotion, rather than being all emotion and passion, charge ahead, or all cerebral logic. It's going to be a mix of both. And you're going to have a decent balance of it. So there, Aries, there is your reading for November of 2019. Happy Halloween and happy November 1st for, I think it's called Hallows Eve. Please like and subscribe. You probably don't need me to tell you that anyway. You'll do what you want. I hope this has helped you, and I hope you have a little more clarity. If it had not resonated, that's just the way it goes. That's just the way. There's tons of YouTubers and tarot readers all over the place on YouTube, outside of YouTube, that will have a message for you. But I think if you opened your mind and you could take something from every reading you get. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for watching H30 Tarot, and I will see you at the mid-month reading. Thank you very much.